Hey everyone, welcome back. As you guys can tell, my voice is it's changed because I'm sick, really bad. I actually just came back from school. Well, not really back from school, but I actually went to an appointment that I had today. It was with my psychiatrist. Yeah, and I told my mom, like, Mom, I am not feeling well whatsoever. And she goes, why is that? And then she goes, your head's hurting again? I'm like, yeah, like, badly. And, I don't know, I told her what happened at school, and then I said, well, the girl said that I had a temperature of 103 or 103. And she's just like, what? She's like, why didn't they call me and told me to pick you up? I said, I don't know, but they asked me if I was going to make it through, like, first and second mod. I said, yeah, I could. And, I went back to class, and, my head was hurting, and I couldn't take it anymore. And then I'm like, I'm just going to wait until my mom picks me up, which was, like, around 9, 10, so I just waited, and now I'm like, Mom, I can't go back. I am hot, my head is steaming up, and I just can't go back. I just can't go back. And they won't let me go back if I have a fever, so I straight out can't. But my sister is back, so she's probably in reading workshop. It's a reading class. She's really lucky because that's, like, my favorite class of all my classes, probably. So, yeah, and that's what's going on, but, I really, really want to pick up my room, because it's really grody, and it's really gross, so, and I think I'm going to take some medicine, because I am not feeling well, at least my head isn't, and, I don't know, yeah. Ooh, I've been, like, sneezing this whole entire time, like, at school. Like, I was, like, sneezing and sneezing. Like, I sneezed at least 3 times in a row. And then my teacher goes, bless you, bless you, bless you. I'm like, oh my god, thank you. And, like, I'm, like, so embarrassed because, like, everybody was, like, staring at me like, oh my god. I'm like, okay, I know. Okay, I'm like, sick as a dog. I need to go home. So, yeah, me and my sister were so happy that we couldn't go to science class because our science teacher talks so slow. Like, okay, pretend that I'm him. Okay, class, we're gonna be having a test on Thursday, so you need to be ready for that. So, and I will tell you some tips on how to study so then you're ready for that test. And then I go and look at my sister. I'm like, I'm literally falling asleep. Like, I'm this close, I'm falling asleep. She goes, I know. And there she is, like, on her desk, like this, like that. I'm like, Alonso, come on. She's like, Elisha, I'm literally gonna fall asleep. And, like, her eyes are, like, ready just to shut down. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, well, I don't know, let's write down something. I don't know. And then she was like, what? Like, I'm so bored. I'm like, just, reading is next. That's our next class. Just hang on there. She's just like, because I'm, like, really, like, she's just like, I'm ready to just sit down and read. I'm like, I am too, but we have to go through this class first and then get it out of the way and then go downstairs and go to the mailman's here. Well, I have to go and get the mail then. But yeah. Guys, he talks so slow, and the things that he's teaching us is so weird, and I'm like, what? Like, what are they saying? I don't know. It's weird. I'm tired. Like, I am so sick, and I am ready just to go to bed. But I'm not going to bed. I am going to do things. after I take medicine. Don't compare me to no one. Mighty green like a CeeLo. Your pockets are swollen. Don't compare me to no one. Mighty green like a CeeLo. Your pockets are swollen. I think it's this one. Who knows? Who knows? No mail, so going back. I'm very scared because I had a very scary dream about a basement. And just like looking at basements now kind of freaked me the hell out. There's no mail, Mom.
Oh, it comes like around 1.
Yeah, the mailman just came.
Oh, really?
Shame on these. That was my mom's room. That was my room. Yeah. My nose is running. Okay. Oh my god. Man, like, I hate pants because, like, you have to, like, pull them all the way up. Am I seeing stuff? Because I feel like I am. I need to take my medicine first because I am... Whew. Yeah, I need to. Oh my god, I'm so much in pain. Oh my god, I don't know. Yeah. I'm like so much in pain. This is not cool. Like, honestly, it's not cool. But hopefully it'll be good. So did I tell you guys what happened at my school yesterday? I don't know if I told you guys, but there was protesters at my school yesterday, which they were protesting about, they were Jesus protesters, saying that if you were lesbian and if you were gay, if you were bi, any type of that pride stuff, that you will go to hell and God will not forgive you, which is really bad. Because I actually have 2 people in my family that are bi and lesbian. So, by him saying that it's really very offensive to me. I'm not gay or bi or, I'm not any of that. I am straight. But I have relatives and people from my family that are like that, and for him to be saying that is very, very rude. And my teacher, my math teacher, she goes, it's weird because Oshkosh, it's one city, or one county in where I am from, or where I'm around. I don't live in Oshkosh. I live in Neenah. So, she said that at her school, at her daughter's high school, they were actually protesting about God as well. So, but it was in the morning that this happened, so I think they went school to school to school to school until they came to Neenah High. And yeah, they like big crowds, I guess, and a lot of people, they were handing out like passages from the Bible, and some kids were like ripping them and throwing it in their faces, which is not a good thing to do. So I mean, I don't understand why they were doing that. I actually got very mad about that, because I'm like, okay, you don't do that. You just don't do that. But like, I understand that you're mad, but you don't have to rip up the paper and just throw it at his face, So that was something that I didn't really like. But those type of people I try to stay away from, like those protesters and those people who are, speaking about God, and this is another thing too, is that God doesn't like when people talk about him excessively. He doesn't like his name to be in vain, so, I can say, oh my God, but my mom would kind of be like, hey, she would be correcting me. She'd be like, hey, say gosh, please, next time, please. I said, okay, I'm sorry. So there were some times where my mom kind of would correct me on that. And everybody else in my family, they'd be like, oh my God, dude, why are you, that's my brothers. I don't ever say that. That's actually, yeah. And then she would be like, hey, remember, let's not say his name in vain, and a lot of, okay, yeah, I'm not seeing anything. That's actual cat walking. These people don't watch their cats or what? Anyways, but yeah, like he doesn't like when people protest about him. He doesn't like when there's people saying, do this about God, God this, God that, God doesn't like when people do that. He's happy that you go to church, he's happy that you are learning about him, but he doesn't like the fact that people are now talking about him excessively, and lots of people do that. It's like, don't you know that he doesn't like it, and these people were from a church or something, from all the way in Oshkosh. I don't know if they were from a church or something, but they were talking about God and that he'll save your life, and he actually, God saves lives, and I actually witnessed it, and my mom has also told her story that God has actually saved her life. I don't want to tell you guys about it because I don't know if it's okay with my mom if I do. So I'll probably ask her. But it goes along with what I'm talking about, and that's the only reason why I'm bringing it up. But, yeah, so my mom got saved from God, and it was pretty special, because if he wouldn't have done that, my mom would have been gone. So, and I thank him almost every single day that she's here and living and being here with me and with the rest of my family, and it means a lot. So when people do that, I don't know why people just don't be quiet or just be like, I honestly don't understand, but I don't know. I wish this world was more about being together and being united to one another. Not, and he was actually calling this one African American girl, the N-word, and yeah, it was bad, and my friend's mom was yelling at him and lashing out, and then the whole school knew about her mom, and now she was very, very embarrassed. She was just like, I hate this. She was like, Mom, she was just like, I don't know why my mom did that. I wish she wouldn't have done that. But it's her right to do that, honestly. And he was making, those protesters were making people cry, making them feel angry, because it's their choice if they want to be bi. It's not their choice, but, if they feel it, and if they feel like they are, then let them be, and I accept every single part of that. But for somebody to be very rude and very disrespectful about it, it gets me very angry. But yeah, that's all I wanted. I just wanted to stop there. But yeah, next vlog, I think I'm gonna have to start picking up because my head's starting to feel a little bit better. So, bye everyone. Hope you had a great Wednesday.